What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. It is Sunday night. It is 8 p.m. Central Time. With all the crazy things that happened in the last week of the world of wrestling in regards to the change to the FASTLANE card, what the heck's going on? I'm going to let you know right now. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our weekly live stream. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you guys like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights where we always go on after the event itself. We also go live Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time, right after NXT, to discuss the NXT show that is just wrapped up. And we also throw in random videos throughout the week here and there. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure to check out that Facebook page, check out that check out the Twitter account. Whoa, I am not talking right tonight. And yeah, let's just get the ball rolling on tonight's episode. Alright, so starting everything off, I posted my last quick video that I did, but we're just going to jump right onto NXT Europe. NXT UK, oh my god, amazing signings. NXT UK has picked up a lot of great talent this very last week, but of course the three big names in my opinion, because we all know that I am super into the ladies wrestling division. I love everything about it. But if you guys didn't see that NXT UK has picked up Kaylee Ray, they've picked up Viper, and of course they've picked up the greatest performer going in the world today, in my opinion, on the ladies division, Jazzy Gabbard. Those guys don't remember, she completely stole the show in the very first Mae Young Classic. She had a brief stint during Impact in her earlier days. But yeah, even though she lost her first round match to Abby Lath, which was by far one of the best matches of the entire event in my opinion, the crowd fell in love with Jazzy. Like I said, she was so over with the crowd, and they kept asking, like, please sign her, please sign her, please sign her. So you know what? WWE has finally signed Jazzy. She's going to be on the NXT UK brand. It's going to be absolutely great. If you guys haven't checked her out, I fully recommend it. She's amazing. She's amazing to watch. She's intimidating. She works very well in the ring. Her mic skills are on par. Like, she's phenomenal. All three of these ladies are super, super really good to watch. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the NXT UK brand takes over. Like I said, like, they're really picking up steam. Like, they're picking up a lot of great names here and there. And the ladies division, holy crap. Like I said, with the addition of these three here compared to all the powerhouses and big names that they already got going on right now. So you got Dakota Kai, you got Isla Dawn, you got Toni Storm, you got Rhea Ripley, you got Zaya Brookside, you got Ginny, you got Candy Floss. Like, you got all these big European names in there, and it's only going to get better from here on. And so yeah, looking forward to seeing what these three are going to do on it. Super great for all of them. Well overdue for sure for these three ladies. So NXT UK, get ready to kick some butt. Alright, so now we got some not so great news. We had broke earlier this week that Howard Finkel, his health is not doing so well. He suffered a stroke late last year. I think it's actually June-ish of 2018. And he's just done nothing but decline. He's not doing too good according to some news articles, according to his family. Sucks. Howard Finkel is a huge staple in my childhood for sure. Like I said, he was pretty much the ring announcer that I watched and grew up with. Howard Finkel is definitely, like, when you say his name with like ring announcing, it's synonymous. Like, everybody knows that the Fink kind of originated people coming down. So, like, you know, you had Bobby the Brain on commentary and managing, Mean Gene Okerlund doing backstage interviewing. Howard Finkel is the originator of ring announcing. When people come down the aisle, like I said, if you come down the aisle and you got Howard Finkel announcing your name, you're doing very well. But apparently, yeah, his health is not doing too good right now. So my thoughts going out to him at this moment. Hopefully he can find a way to get back from this. And then, of course, in other news, you see by the picture here, it was announced that another Hall of Famer, Harley Race, probably one of the most toughest men to ever lace up a pair of boots in this industry, numerous titles, like AWA, NWA, WCW, WWE, like I said, just this man is just covered with gold. This man pretty much like I said, like everyone always says that there's no tougher individual than Harley Race, and I can agree with it. Like him and Haku, I think, are probably the two toughest men ever to grace this injury. Apparently, it was announced that he has a form of lung cancer. It was earlier announced that it was terminal, but then there was other news articles saying that it's not terminal. So I don't know what side to listen to. All I know right now is that he is battling a fight that nobody wants to deal with. Like I said, cancer is definitely not anything that anybody wants to ever have to partake in their lives. So right now it said these two legends from my childhood, two reasons why I fell in love with this industry, are not doing so well. So I'm sending all my thoughts, all my prayers, all my love to them during this difficult time, and I hope both of them can come back and just crush it, just can continue to inspire the world. So Harley Race, Howard Finkel, all the best to you too during this time, and I really hope that you guys can definitely walk away from this for sure. Okay, so if you guys didn't see on Monday Night Raw, it was the Ric Flair 70th birthday event. A lot of people thought that was going to go a certain way. Everyone thought that, oh, Becky Lynch is going to come down and beat up Ric Flair just to get into Charlotte's head. But no, it was Batista. Like, if you guys didn't see the clip, everybody came out all getting ready to celebrate. Ricky the Dragon came down, had a really good thing, started chopping everybody. And then he was about to chop Dana Brooke, and he's like, nah, I can't chop you. And then he continued to chop everybody else. That was a really funny segment. And then when they announced for Ric Flair to come down, he was nowhere to be seen. They cut backstage, and Batista's dragging a camera guy by the scruff, and then reveals that he has beaten up Ric Flair, and he pretty much just stares directly in the camera and says, Triple H, do I got your attention now? They kind of teased that Batista and Triple H were going to have a feud going into WrestleMania, but then, of course, everyone knows Triple H tore his pec during that Crown Jewel match, so he was out for a little while, so it looks like Triple H is healed, so that's great. Looks like we're going to get Batista versus Triple H WrestleMania, which I'm all for. Normally, I'm kind of against the Legends matches at WrestleMania because it's usually nothing that great and pretty sloppy, in my opinion. But Batista, judging by the way he looks, the dude can probably still put on one hell of a match. And Triple H, he will never not be able to put on a hell of a match. Even with a torn pec, he's still going to freaking do dominance. So I'm looking forward to this match for sure. I think Batista and Triple H at Mania is going to be great. I think it's going to put a lot of the older eyes onto the product, which is great. 2 thumbs way up. I'm really glad it looks like this is going to happen. But yeah, definitely check out that segment. It was awesome. Okay, and what else do we got going on in the world of professional wrestling today? Alright, if you guys saw my last video, which I've posted in the description below, I'm not going to cover it again, but yeah, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey had a big Twitter battle with each other the other day. Like I said, I posted my thoughts and my views in regards to that. Check out the description down below. But yeah, it really heated up. So yeah, people were thinking, like, have they broken kayfabe? Have they crossed the line? I kind of said what I thought about it, but then I've kind of rethought about it. I don't know what's going to happen with this personally. Compared to what I thought about this last Friday, compared to where I am now, who knows what the heck's going to happen between these two. But let's all face the fact it's going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania between Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte. But, like, is Ronda taking this seriously? And that's the big question everyone's asking right now. Like, Ronda kind of laid down the title belt, and even in parent interview, she said she doesn't need the job with WWE. She might walk out. Who knows what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm always a firm believer of just keep your personal life out of wrestling and vice versa. That's the whole kayfabe aspect. So have they broken kayfabe? Who the heck knows? But yeah, if you guys want to see my thoughts, check out that video down below. But in more Becky Lynch news, apparently photos crossed today of her and Seth Rollins having a little bit of a little lunch date going on. And everyone's losing their minds like, oh my God, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins are a thing. How do we know they're a thing? Just a picture of them at a restaurant. They could be friends. Like I said, I know they're good friends, and they don't get to see each other that often because Seth's on Raw and Becky's on SmackDown and whatever. And if they are a couple, cool, good for them. I wish them all the best if they're a couple. I enjoy both of them. They're two of my favorite people on the roster. I just love how everybody's losing their mind. The fact that they were spotted together at like a restaurant and people are taking pictures of this. No, I did not take this picture. It just appeared on my timeline, and it's the worst picture I could find of them together, which I think should just prove my point better, that just people need to stay out of their personal lives. People need to stay out of their personal lives. That if they are an item, that's great. If they want to keep it hidden, good for them. Like I said, a lot of wrestling couples kept their relationships hidden. Like I said, Ty Dillinger and Peyton Royce were dating for years before anyone even knew that they were even a couple. Sometimes it works for some people, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes wrestlers like to be like, yeah, we're together, and shove it right in your face. And other ones like to keep it hidden. So, you know what? If they are a couple, great for them. If not, hey, whatever. You can go eat. You can have food with friends. Said I'm married, and I have food with female friends. Not as often as I used to, but sorry about that little audio clip there. But yeah, you know, you can go out with a member of the opposite sex and not be a couple. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. But whatever. All the best to them if they are together, and if not, whatever. That's cool. Alright, and we are going to close today's show off with... See? Foods with Friends is cool. And hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing tonight? I know, you know what? I don't get to see my friends that often anymore. Besides, like, the once a month when I go out to play Dungeons and Dragons with, like, my childhood friends. That's pretty much all I can get out. Me and the wife work opposite schedules to ensure that we always have somebody to watch our child, so... Yay! Alright, so we are going to close today's show off, though, with Fastlane and everything that's happening with it. Everyone knows my love for Fastlane. If it was up to me, there would be no Fastlane. I think Fastlane is just a complete waste of a pay-per-view. There's not enough time in between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania to develop proper storylines to get Fastlane going. I've never understood the point of Fastlane. It's just pretty much just one last plea for them to like get pay-per-view money. That's all it is for me. But if you guys didn't see on the last episode of SmackDown, Kofi Kingston has been pulled from the main title picture by Vince McMahon and replaced with Kevin Owens. And of course, everybody's losing their mind over it. But yet, no one's booing Kevin Owens. It's not his fault, but everyone's losing their mind over this. So I have a couple thoughts and just views that I'm just going to shoot out there. One, awesome that Kevin Owens is back. Just going to lay that down. Big Kevin Owens fan. Not the fact that I'm Canadian, but it's just the fact that it's Kevin Owens. It's KO. This guy's amazing. This guy, when you look at him, you never in a million years did anyone ever think he was going to be like a professional wrestler. He said he doesn't have the look, but yet every single match when he tries, he puts on a phenomenal match. Like I said, just watch every single match he's ever had with Sami Zayn. Watch all of his Ring of Honor stuff. If you can find any of his Pro Wrestling Guerrilla stuff, I strongly recommend that. So it's great that he's in the main title picture. So where does this leave Kofi? Exactly as you're saying, rate in the chat room right now, Elizabeth. Kofi is, I think, WWE did not think that Kofi was going to get over as much as he did. And it's true, no one thought that. Like, when they first announced Kofi was going to be in the Elimination Chamber, I was like, okay, what, you know, like most people, I was like, okay, he's just in it to be the spot monkey like he usually is. Don't get me wrong, I love Kofi Kingston. I've been a fan of Kofi Kingston since day one, since, like, the whole I don't know if I'm Jamaican or not phase. Like I said, I love the Trouble in Paradise. I think it's a great move. But that's the thing is, like, Kofi was just originally put in that match just to do a couple spots and whatever. No one ever thought that Kofi was going to get as over as he did. But then the fans started noticing and said, and after that performance he had where he lasted over an hour in the Gauntlet match, the crowd started working. People started getting behind Kofi, and Kofi Mania erupted. And I don't think WWE realized what they had until that happened. So now with like Kofi losing an Elimination Chamber, they're like, okay, we got to find a spot for Kofi. Okay, have him go at Fastlane. But then like his momentum even started shooting up higher, and everyone's like, well, no, I want Kofi to fight at WrestleMania. Kofi deserves to win the belt at WrestleMania if he's going to win. Boom, there you go. Write him out. Just change the plans. Like with Kevin Owens returning, they didn't really have anything for Kevin Owens to do. So that puts Kevin Owens in here, and Kofi will definitely most likely get his title opportunity at WrestleMania. But now, with that being said, as I'm seeing in the chat room as well, I wasn't going to mention that, Mustafa Ali apparently made his debut, like his back from injury debut last night. So now he's back in the picture. And if you guys all remember, Mustafa Ali was originally supposed to have Kofi Kingston's spot. But then, of course, he broke his orbital bone, got that massive just welts on his face, and he was out for a little while. So now he's back. So where does that put him? And now there's just so many different variables getting thrown out. I still think Kofi is going to get his title shot. I believe Kofi will get his title opportunity at WrestleMania. But now maybe they can really play with this with Mustafa Ali, though, because now, like, Mustafa Ali's going to be like, no, that was originally my title shot. So here's what I would do. Kevin Owens comes back. He doesn't win. Kevin Owens will not win the title at Fastlane. Maybe Sami Zayn will come in and interfere because Sami's back as well. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Now we have to find a way to work Kofi Kingston into the main title shot. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I bet you Kofi Kingston's going to find his way into the WrestleMania match against Daniel Bryan. He will beat Daniel Bryan and win the championship. Now, who's next for Kofi? That's where Mustafa Ali comes in. Now Mustafa Ali is going to come back and be like, hey, that was my title opportunity. You got it because I was injured. Now I'm not injured. I'm back. I'm coming for that belt. There you go. Everybody gets their title opportunity. Everybody gets thrown in. That's what I would do, but I need more filling. Like, I normally I can find good storylines to fit people in. I talk with my hands a lot because I'm Italian, but I just haven't found it out yet. But I'm just kind of just bullet pointing at what I think is going to happen. I still think, without a shadow of doubt, that Kofi Kingston's going to get that title opportunity at WrestleMania, and he's probably going to win it just to have the crowd just lose their mind. And then, yeah, because I think that Mustafa Ali will be next in line for the championship opportunity. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I was a little right off the bat. My only beef with the whole writing Kofi out of the main opportunity is that it's too carbon copy to, like, the Raw women's title right now. Like, you know, like Vince McMahon, oh, Becky, you can't have your title opportunity even though you're the most over female going right now. Boo, Vince McMahon. And the same thing, oh, Kofi, you can't have your title opportunity. Boo, Vince McMahon. So I think that they're just kind of using the same storyline too frequently at the same time. Maybe that's just me. I think that's just too carbon copied. But I do like where the women's thing's going right now, and I do like where this whole men's thing is going. So it's the same point that created both spots, but now it's kind of veering it off in two different directions, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I think Kofi will grant him a title shot since he knows he do. Ooh, I like that too. Like, maybe just Kofi just being the nice guy, being the nice guy. I think that the point, Vince is crazy. He is crazy. He is crazy. But you know what? You gotta give credit where credit is due. Vince McMahon, as batshit nuts as he is, he has given us a product that we enjoy, even though it doesn't make sense half the time. But I still watch it every freaking week because. What am I going to do? I've been a fan since I was a small child, and I'm never not going to be a fan. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen leading into WrestleMania. Okay, so this week will be the go-home show for Fastlane. So yeah, who knows what's going to happen on Monday and Tuesday. It's all going to lead up to all that stuff. And then eventually, of course, we'll be going into Fastlane next Sunday. So I will be giving my predictions for Fastlane later on this week. Most likely Friday as usual. And then, yeah, we'll do a review right after Fastlane. I am not working this Sunday that late. I work during the day, so I will be at home at a normal time, so I'll be able to watch all of Fastlane. So I will see you guys after Fastlane for my review of Fastlane. How many times can I say Fastlane? Fastlane. Okay, so yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday for sure for NXT. I will see you guys at the end of the week for my prediction show, and I will see you guys again Sunday after Fastlane for my review. Okay, that is all from me tonight. Like I said, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, click that bell notification for whenever we post videos. Every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, and every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time to discuss weekly events, a pay-per-view that just happened, and of course the NXT review. As always, oh my god, Frightfully Forgotten, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Elizabeth, this is my good friend, Frightfully Forgotten. They're a local horror movie review channel in my hometown, Winnipeg. I went to high school with these guys. Super fun to watch. Check out their page. It's on my page. 2 thumbs way up. Good to see you, Adam. You're in just at the end of my review because I need a new cup of coffee and I need to work on some writing. So yes, like as always, like I said, crush that like button, click subscribe, and all that good stuff. And also, check out the stuff up above. Check out the stuff up above. Alright, as always, you guys are the reason why I do this. From the bottom of my heart, I like all of you. And I'm going to fade to black now. So as always, quit plugging my show and say Fastlane one more time. Fastlane, Fastlane, Fastlane. Okay, peace out, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. See you guys next time.